Hello, everyone. It is Mark Berman from TVMI. I'm here with Bill Brioux. Hello, Bill.
Hi, Mark.
We are at the Television Critics Association Summer Press Tour. It is CBS Day.
Yeah, it is. Very cool.
And this is day 9, isn't it?
I have no idea. Day 25.
It seems like it. If you listen carefully, you might hear that inside they are beginning to do the session on upcoming drama Stalker.
Right, yeah.
And behind us you see rotating images on a TV set, which is The Amazing Race, Big Brother, all the CBS shows. So, I have to start with something before we get into CBS or anything else you want to talk about. The good news is we won't spend the whole video cast on this, but I did get an email that Batman is coming out $299 on DVD.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
Holy expensive.
That's a lot, isn't it? Holy expensive, yeah, that's a lot. So I'm going to have to think about buying it, but I really want it. I really want it. I might have to splurge. So what do you think about CBS so far today? Any thoughts? Anything look good, exciting?
Well, the highlight for me was the NFL presentation we just were in with the NFL commissioner and, of course, Leslie Moonves, the CEO, and all those guys, Kraft, the owner of the Patriots. That was kind of special. They had all these football helmets on display, and of course, the news being that CBS has football Thursday nights for the first half of the season.
Yes.
And that's really thrown a monkey wrench into the schedule.
It has. Well, you know, it's interesting. What they're doing, as you know, is they're going to put the Big Bang Theory on Monday for those weeks while football is on Thursday. Yeah. And then they'll move back Big Bang to Thursday. They're going to put Two Broke Girls on Monday. The good news initially is if you have Big Bang on Monday, the whole night increases. Once you put it back on Thursday, the whole night decreases.
Right.
Because I think one of the concerns on CBS, which they wouldn't admit, but we'll talk about, they lost a lot of steam with the Monday comedies this year.
Yeah, well, it's very interesting, Mark. In Canada, where I write, Big Bang Theory is by far the most watched show in Canada. It has been for, I think, 3 or 4 years. It draws 3.5 million viewers in Canada. That would be like 35 million in the States. So CTV, which has rights to that, is terrified because of this. Every time you move a show, as you know, you lose, 20% of the viewers? And so they're very nervous that that's been moved to Monday. The NFL doesn't have the impact in Canada as it does here, so it's not really a substitute.
Right.
And they also got Amazing Race moved to Friday. In Canada, the Amazing Race is a huge tentpole for CTV still. It's like very, very popular. So they got kind of a double whammy, this network in Canada. You know, we're very reliant on American programming, and it's messed things up for them.
Well, you know, here, I mean, moving the Amazing Race to Friday, I understand why they did it, because, look, it was losing steam on Sunday, and they figured, let's do it on Friday. But, of course, the target audience watching the Amazing Race are going to be out enjoying the weekend. They're not going to be watching the Amazing Race.
Yeah.
I'll be home because I don't go out that much on Friday, so I'll watch the Amazing Race.
Do you think this will be the last season of Amazing Race?
No. Well, they did say they only have one edition ordered. So logically, in mid-season, they'll bring back Undercover Boss into the time period. That's my guess. Now, here is the one thing I'm really disappointed with. I like the CBS comedies. I like the way they do them in front of a live audience. I like the energy, you know, the typical sitcom jokes. I was really looking forward to the McCarthys. I really did not like that pilot.
No, I hated it.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was offensive. I think a lot of talk about diversity on the tour. I think if you're Irish, you should be, going with a shillelagh after Black Rock. It just seems so corny and obviously very much. Some of the jokes were disappointing. Laurie Metcalf, who's a fantastic comedy actress, I just thought was let down by this material.
Totally. Well, the good news is, at the session of McCarthy's, Laurie Metcalf did say she is hoping to return to the Big Bang Theory as Sheldon the Mother, which I think she fits perfectly.
And she's also working another show on cable, right?
Yes, she does that. What's that hospital?
Getting On.
Getting On, right, Getting On. So she's a busy bee, and she won 3 Emmys for Roseanne. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, the one show can't miss new series on any network is a show that the critics will never acknowledge, but it's NCIS New Orleans. It can't miss.
It can't miss. This is a giant hit, both sides of the border again. And all over the world, it's the most NCIS.
Amazing.
Is the most popular show in the world. I agree with you. This is probably a guaranteed hit in Canada and the U.S. People like Scott Bakula too.
Totally.
So there's a great, and I'm glad to hear that they're actually shooting it in New Orleans. This is not like CSI Miami and all these things which were just shot in L.A. because that's a city that has such a distinct flavor.
Exactly.
And it's going to be quite a character on the show.
Exactly. And I think the one negative, because I have to point something out negative because I'm from New York, we're very negative people. We always find problems with everything. Is there, here they're going to take NCIS Los Angeles, move to Monday at 10 o'clock out of Scorpion. Now, it's going to lose a lot of steam. Here's what I don't understand, which really, I have to scratch my head and wonder, why are they doing this? CBS has a 2-hour comedy block at present. They've been running it. Here's a bit of history. Since I Love Lucy in 1951, they have opened the season with a 2-hour Monday comedy block every year except 88-89. So they have had a 2-hour comedy block for 26 straight years.
Wow.
Why would they break that up and put an unproven drama called Scorpion at 9 o'clock? To me, it just reeks of 3 weeks off, and then it's going to get canceled.
Well, yeah, I don't see Scorpion being that strong that it can bust through. It's just a sort of an okay show. It's basically Big Bang Theory drama. And I agree with you. Although they do have the 4th smartest man in the world as a consultant on the show. Were you at the session?
Yes.
And that's literally, this guy has got a 197 IQ.
Right.
He's listed as a producer. I just wondered what are the number 1, 2, 3 smartest men doing? Are they working for NBC, Fox? What's going on?
I don't know if they're working for Fox. But you know what? If he's so smart, this guy, he should say to CBS, hello CBS, move NCIS Los Angeles to Monday at 9. Give us lead-in support. Put us on at 10. Don't let us languish at 9 o'clock because we're going to die.
I think you're right, yeah.
But so we have a lot more coming up. CBS is about to conclude. We have one more set. This is the last session of the day. Then tomorrow we have the CW Showtime, and we'll have Fox here later in the week.
And this session is for Stalker.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, this is another thing that dismays me a bit. I mean, there's so many shows about women and empowerment this season. We've got the Madam Secretary and things like that. And then this creepy show where people are just sort of looking in on women getting undressed. Really, it's 2014. Do we need this on a schedule, on a network schedule?
No. But I will tell you this. I will say this. When I went to the Upfront presentation in New York in May at CBS, and that's the schedule, they always do a good job. People in the audience, when they were showing the clips, were gasping. I mean, there was people like, literally New Yorkers going, oh my God, it was pretty intense what we saw. Obviously, the whole show won't be like that, but I don't have faith in it. Although, we have to look at it where it's positioned. It's out of Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
It's facing Nashville, which is not a strong show. It's facing Chicago PD, which is modest.
Oh, you're right. They have a bye.
They have a shot.
It's like a free space in bingo, that slot.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But I thank you as always for joining me.
My pleasure. This is fun. I'm glad we got the haul into your video.
And we're both very excited about Batman. We're hoping we can get it on eBay or
$300.
Oh, check out Amazon.
Does it come with a cowl and cape?
It comes with Adam West. Will come to your house and he will watch an episode with you.
Nice.
That's the deal. He's going to do that. So.
Talk about creepy.
Or Burt Ward. Yeah. Before we go, one depressing note. Do you know that Burt Ward Robin just turned 69?
No.
What is going on here?
Holy old age pension.
Holy old age pension. Thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you, Mark.
We're off to the Stalker session. We'll talk to you later. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Take care.